Good morning. Hi, this is Purnima Mahalingam, and you're watching video lecture series on apparatus protection. In last class, we have seen what are the apparatus protections and the introduction about why the apparatus need to be protected, what are the abnormal conditions, and what is the zones of protections. So, in now today we are going to Today, we are going to discuss about what are the types of zones of protections. So feeder protections. So last class we are discussed these points. What are zones of protection? We have 5 zones of protections, and we have seen here. And today we can see the what are the 5 zones of protection. Come, let's go into the video. So first thing, feeder protection. Here, this is what feeder. If the fault occurs in feeder, this zone has to be protected. This zone has to be protected. This zone separated from the other system in the overall power system. And this is what bus bar protection. If the fault occurs in this bus bar system, this zone is isolated from the other zone. So the other components can be easily protected. Okay. So next is transformer protection. Here, if the fault occurs in the transformer, this zone is alone isolated from the other part of the power system protection. Here we comes to the power sub transmission line protection. This was sub transmission line protection. If the fault occurs in this sub transmission line protection and this part alone isolated. Okay, these were the protection of transformer. And generator protection. If the fault occurs in the generator, maybe internal fault, external, whatever the fault, this zone is isolated and from the other part of the power system protections. Now coming to the transformer protection, how the transformer is protected when the fault is occurred. So now first step is fault occurring in the transformer. If the fault occurs in the transformer, what happens? If the fault occurs in the transformer, then open circuit. What are the faults? We have an open circuit fault. We have an open circuit fault. Next one is earth fault. Next one is face-to-face fault. And next one is interturn fault. Next one is overheating fault. These are the faults which is possible faults occurs in the transformer. Okay, these are the possible faults occurs in the transformer. Now coming to the what are the factors to be considered in choosing the protective gear for the transformer? What are the factors we need to consider for choosing a protecting device for the transformer? First type is what type of transformer we are going to protect. So first type is what type of transformer we are going to protect. So next one is the size of the transformer. Third one is type of cooling methods what we have to use, and what the system where we use, where the system is going to use, and the importance of service for which it required. These are the factors need to be considered while choosing a protective device for the transformer. So next coming is transformer relaying scheme. What transformer relaying scheme? Here we have this is what the transformer. This is the transformer which we are going to protect. So we have a current transformer for we have two separate transformer. One current transformer for protecting the primary winding, another one for secondary winding. So if the both the current, so here what type of relay we used is a differential relay. So this both the current transformer sense the current. If in abnormal conditions, what happens? These two current will be having the difference in current. Then when the difference in current occurs, and this signal goes to the operating relay, and the relay trip to the circuit breaker. This is the basic operation of transformer. So main protection is that Buchholz protection. So what is Buchholz protection? Here it is. Here it is Buchholz protection relay. What is in Buchholz protection relay? So here we can see, sorry. Here Buchholz protection. It will be also known as the gas accumulator relay. It is also called as a gas accumulator relay, commonly used in a oil immersed transformer protection with conservers. So it is mainly used in oil immersed transformer protection. It is an important relay for using protecting the transformer. So it's we can see its working principle. Whenever the fault occurs inside the transformer, then the oil of the gases tanks gets overheated. Whenever the fault occurs, maybe the finding fault, whatever the fault, what happens that the oil of the tank gets overheated and the gases are generated. Gases are generated inside of the tank, and the heat generated by the high local current causes, here we can see that heat generated by the high local current causes the transformer oil to decompose and produces gases which can be used for winding fault. It can be finally go with the winding fault, design fault. So this is what thing. Now we can see this is the overall protection, Buchholz protections. Here where the Buchholz relay used. This is a considered tank. It is filled with oil, and with this is what windings we have, and this is what the Buchholz relay. This is what the conveyor. Conveyor is a filling hole. The conveyor is a filling hole which is full of oil, and this is a vessel. So visible level. How? So this is the visible level, the visibility of the oil inside the tank. Okay, this is what Buchholz relay. So Buchholz relay is connected between the transformer tank and conveyor. So transformer tank and conveyor. When the bubbles occurs due to the transformer, what happens? This bubbles moves through the Buchholz relay, and it starts to go to the conveyor. So during that time, what happens? We have an alarm system. So when the alarm is indicated, then we have to know some fault occurs in transformer. With this fault, it may occurs to damage the transformer. So it may be a winding fault, whatever the fault. So here where the indication is alarm indication. This type of alarm is alarm indication. So with this, what are the type of fault? Today we have seen about transformer protection, and in transformer protection we have seen the Buchholz protections. So with the help of Buchholz relay, how the transformer is protected, and from next class we can see the what are the working, how the Buchholz relay working, and how the Buchholz relay is protected, and what are the types of other apparatus and how it is protected. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.